Summary: Clay's mom confronted his dad about his past behavior and advised him to apologize to Clay for closure. Clay's mom apologized to AD when Clay backed out of the marriage, offering support and guidance. Clay's mom supported Clay and AD by encouraging them to balance their schedules and work through their differences. Since her introduction in episode 9 of Love is Blind Season 6, Clay Gravesand's mom has been one of the most genuine people on the show. Clay introduced his fiancée Amber AD Desiree to his mother and sister, Taylor, and they spoke about their challenges in life. Clay struggled throughout the relationship to form a bond with AD and often spoke about his father's cheating and how much it affected his view on relationships. His parents' divorce deeply rattled his belief in being in a commitment, as he was worried he'd make the same mistakes as his father. In the Love is Blind Season 6 finale, Clay's fears got in the way, preventing him from going through with his marriage to AD. Clay's parents, Trevor and Margarita, were married for almost 24 years before divorcing. Trevor made an appearance in episode 12, in which they had a heartfelt conversation with Clay. He confessed that conversation was the most words his dad had poured into him his entire life. However, the star of Love is Blind Season 6 was Clay's mom, and here is why. Related 20 best reality TV shows right now. Television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? Clay's mom confronted his dad. She didn't let Trevor's old behavior slide. The Love is Blind cameras took the viewers to a crucial conversation between Margarita and Trevor after Clay's failed engagement. She told him their son struggled with the concept of marriage and commitment because of what he experienced as a child. Margarita advised Trevor to apologize so Clay could get some closure. Part of what he is struggling with, he struggles with a marriage. Is this sacred? Do you honor? He struggles with that. And all of those emotions and twisted and feelings, he took that to the altar. And a lot of that stems from things that you have to explain and then apologize. Don't make excuses, just apologize. Clay's dad talked about growing up without role models in his life, as he had an absent father. Clay's mom added that there were things she had learned about through the experience, and even though she had forgiven him for his indiscretions, she was still hurt. Margarita also put Trevor in check, telling him it was their goal to ensure Clay didn't inherit trauma from his parents, via Love is Blind Netflix. Clay's mom had a great connection with AD. She loved AD in Love is Blind Season 6, Episode 12. AD's mom, Jacqueline, went to her dressing room and said she had just met Clay's mom and loved her. "That's a good woman. That's who I would have picked to be your mother-in-law," she said, via Love is Blind Netflix. AD's mom added that Clay's mother had nothing but good things to say about AD, saying she was a real one. Clay's mom apologized to AD. She is a gem. When Clay said he didn't feel ready to get married, AD was heartbroken and sad. As she walked away crying, Margarita hugged her, apologized, and told her she was beautiful. "You're beautiful. I am sorry." She went ahead to let Clay know he loved her and he didn't have to feel pressured into getting married. The supermom also added that the Love is Blind star should never get married unless he was sure that's the path he wanted to take. Clay also seems to have a great connection with his mom. He referred to himself as a mama's boy before he walked down the aisle with his mom. Recently, Clay shared a picture of his mother wishing her a happy birthday, adding that she meant the world to him. Via Clay's Instagram, Clay's mom is supportive. She has Clay's back close. Clay and AD argued during their first meetup with Clay's mom and sister, Taylor. The Love is Blind Season 6 stars disagreed on how their schedules would work once they settled down and started their family. Ad works as a realtor and in a nightclub as a VIP manager, while Clay is often away from home for long hours handling his business. Ad stated that their working schedules would only be an issue if they didn't make time for one another. The argument got heated between the Love is Blind Season 6 couple, with Clay stating AD didn't get his work routine since she wasn't working full-time. Clay's mom intervened and told them to give each other grace and balance their schedules. I think that you have to understand his work schedule, but it has to be a balance. And I understand that you have to go to work, and it's from one location, whatever, but if someone is important, you make the time, period. If the love is there, you make the time. Margarita continued telling Clay and AD that marriage is hard, but they could make it work with the right person. She added that even though her marriage failed, 23 years was an incredible run, and she wanted the best for the pair. It reassured Clay and AD that they could work through their differences. Clay's mom is an embodiment of wisdom. She is the real MVP. Clay was surprised when his dad, Trevor Gravesand, walked into his dressing room, admitting that he didn't think he'd show up. "I didn't think I was gonna even see you." The father-son duo chatted about Clay being a track star like his dad, with Trevor admitting that he was living vicariously through Clay. The two had a deep conversation before Clay went to the altar. The Love is Blind Season 6 cast member confessed to the cameras that his dad was always a suave guy who he looked up to, adding that he took on some of his cons as well. Later, as Clay and his mom were about to walk down the aisle, she assured him that she would support him no matter his decision, encouraging Clay to yield to his emotions. When Clay said no to AD at the altar, his mom was there to comfort him. She also held his dad accountable, indicating that Clay was yearning to be in a long-term relationship, but his past was holding him back. Trevor suggested he had a good connection with Margarita and that Clay would meet someone as incredible as his mother. Margarita wasn't having it and quickly added, "Yeah, you met me, but you wasn't good to me." Love is Blind Season 6 reunion streams on Wednesday, March 13, 2024, at 9 p.m. Est on Netflix. Sources: Love is Blind Netflix, Instagram. Love is Blind Netflix, Instagram. Clay Gravesand, Instagram. Love is Blind reality TV romance. 15 men and women from the same city come together to compete in Love is Blind, a reality dating show created for Netflix. The show sees couples meet and fall in love with a twist. They'll only meet face to face if one of the two accepts a marriage proposal. If they accept, they'll move in with their partner, meet their families, and ultimately decide if they want to say "I do." Cast: Vanessa Lachey, Nick Lachey. Release date February 13, 2020. Streaming services: Netflix. Writers Chris Colin. Directors Chris Colin.